Yo guys, what's going on and welcome back to Rainbow Six Siege video, and today, as you've seen by the title, this is going to be the Year 5 Season 4.2 maintenance. All the patch notes will be uploaded and deployed today on January the 19th of 2021. Now guys, let's first of all talk about what is actually going to be in these patch notes, because many people want to know, is that Sophia going to be getting nerfed, who's going to get nerfed, or is it just kind of like a general patch notes? And today we're going to be covering that. So guys, for anyone who doesn't know, this is just going to be going over everything so you don't have to go and read it yourself. First of all, the size of this is going to be different. So if you're on Steam, it's only going to be 775 megabytes. If you're on Xbox One, 1.6 gigabytes. Xbox Series X, 2 gigabytes. If you're on PS4, it is only going to be 1.5 gigabytes. And PS5 is going to be 3.6 gigabytes. So I feel bad for those guys who are on PS5 because it's bigger than everyone else. Now let's go into gameplay. They've now fixed, once a PvE session is completed and the vote for entry is pressed, after the next PvE session, the find another button exhibits the same functionality. So that's now been fixed, that's gone back to how it should have been. Then they've also fixed the HUD settings applied from the custom game playlist and not being applied to the host. So that's kind of nice, sorting out just the gameplay all-round experience, which is something they need to fix anyway. Now, they've gone and fixed a lot of level design things, because it seems to be there's a lot of stuff when it comes to like maps, what's going on, different stuff like that, lighting. And one big key thing is to fix the lighting of, I believe it's Legion's mask. So the actual kind of like the kind of glow from his head actually has been fixed, because last time he used to just blind you and you could barely see the operator. So that's been fixed, and it also did actually kind of bait him out as well because of how bright it was. So that's been fixed, so there's now a light glow visible from a distance. Then to go into Echo's drone, it was experiencing collision and clipping issues on various maps, so it's now fixed that, which again is really helpful, because I've played a bit of Echo on, I believe, Xbox, and it just gets a bit annoying. Like, you're trying to use that drone and you just get caught in places, and it's like more difficult, and when you're trying to play the game properly and you get caught and you get killed or you lose your drone because of it, it's really frustrating. They've now fixed that mirrors, a black mirror can be deployed on the opposite side of a reinforced wall, which you couldn't do before. It could only be done on the actual reinforced side, so that's really handy. Attacking operators cannot navigate with their drones after switching to a secondary or primary gadget while attempting to enter their drone by using the directional right button, so that's now been fixed. Again, there's a lot of stuff which have been fixed. I won't be going everything, like I'll be just going over the main things, but yeah, just been fixed, which is really good by Rainbow Six Siege. Valkyrie's black eye can be thrown inside the pipes on the first floor of Coast Guard meeting room on Canal map due to missing collision. So that's helpful as well, because every time there's been Valkyrie cameras which people I know get really frustrated by, which they couldn't actually see, and this is one of the cases, because you'd throw it into the pipe, you could actually see out and you could scan, but as the attacker you couldn't see it, and it was really frustrating. So now they fixed that, you will be able to see all the Valkyrie cameras. Aruni's surrogate clips into the neon light when deployed on the soft wall on the basement floor of supply room corridor on Canal map. That's been fixed. And also for Aruni, cannot destroy the ceramic tiles on the walls of the first floor bathroom on Skyscraper map. So she could destroy them, but now she cannot, which is really helpful, because she could literally just punch a hole through it and look through, which isn't really right, but now she can't do that at all. So that's really helpful and kind of makes it a bit more easier. Now, for me, this is kind of weird. Twitch's eyes are fixed upward and her mouth animation appears to be broken under certain circumstances. So basically, her face was messed up when talking, her eyes were going all over the place, but now that's been fixed, so it's now how Twitch should be functioning even. So that's all very good and done, so it's all nice and all good. But let's now talk about the times when we are going to be expecting this and everything like that. So if you're on PC, the UK time is going to be 2 o'clock. If you are on Xbox, it is going to be 3 o'clock. And for some reason, it is actually on PlayStation, it's going to be 4 o'clock. Normally it goes PlayStation and Xbox, but for some reason it's different this time. And the estimated downtime is going to be for 30 minutes. But still, that isn't really long. It's not an overall big update. There's no nerfs going on or buffs going on, which is weird to see, because normally they do that midway through the season, but there's just not. So it's kind of weird to see. However, they fixed a lot of issues with Rainbow Six Siege, which is handy to know, as well as lighting issues, things like that, to make the user experience a lot better. And once again, Rainbow Six Siege are actually doing well with these updates. They're fixing what needs to be fixed. They haven't nerfed anyone, because I don't really see anyone needs to be nerfed. There is a big debate about Sophia. People say they should actually nerf her. Some people say they shouldn't. But yeah, it's kind of all weird. But that is pretty much it for this patch note update. Now guys, I just want to let you know, because many people always get confused when these patch notes come out. They have no idea, and it just saves them time to actually, instead of going looking on the actual patch note website when they've got no clue what is going on. So guys, I hope you enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications, and until next time guys, see ya.